Did you have a Kick streamer interviewing a North Korean dictator on your bingo card for 2023? No? Well, good, because it hasn't actually happened yet. After a good few weeks of persistently promoting the fact that Jong Un would be joining him on stream for an exclusive interview over on his Kick channel, Adin Ross reached the big moment and revealed Howard X, the first self-proclaimed professional Jong Un lookalike and impersonator. And in doing so, hosted a stream that broke two records. The first one was for breaking Kick's all-time viewership record with around 330,000 people tuning in to see this exclusive interview. The second record was for the all-time most viewers lost in 1 minute. Now, shall we take some bets on which of these records he's going to be bragging about for the next couple of years? And also, let's take a moment to mention how many people actually believed that this was going to be the real Jong Un? The guy who has famously never accepted a one-on-one interview with any American media source was planning to suddenly break that record for none other than Kick streamer Adin Ross. Anyone who hopped into that stream with the full expectation of seeing Jong Un show up should be studied. So yes, Adin Ross successfully clickbaited hundreds of thousands of people into believing that he was about to host the mother of all interviews before eventually being exposed to be a liar. But that's not actually what we're going to be talking about today, because one other thing happened in this interview which is going to be the subject of today's video, and that is this. And not only did Kick allow this to happen, but they also promoted it on their official Twitter page. Now, in a past video, I spoke about Andrew Tate and I've made my views on him very clear. And the result of that was I got a lot of Andrew Tate fanboys in my comments trying to back him up and put my views to shame. So let's talk some facts for a second. He was charged in June of this year in Romania for sexual assault, human trafficking, and for forming an organized crime group to sexually exploit women. This isn't opinion, okay? This is fact. And yet, here he is, being featured in one of the biggest events in Kick streaming history, being promoted on Kick's official Twitter page, and basically continuing on as if he's not currently awaiting trial for all of his charges. Now, some, if not most of you, probably won't be surprised by this. It seems like recently, if people are talking about Kick, it's for all the wrong reasons. So, what's one more thing to add to that list? But for those of you who are fans of Kick, for whatever reason that might be, your response to all of this is probably going to be something along the lines of, well, Kick promotes free speech and free decision making and doesn't impose any rules or regulations on how people want to run their streams. But I still have to ask, why are we celebrating criminals? Why are we bringing them in to be a part of things like this? And why are we at the point where it's normal for people to be defending things like this? There is a difference between promoting and fostering free speech and decision making and showing a complete disregard for the safety of the users of your product. Because make no mistake, it is dangerous to put a criminal in front of hundreds of thousands of people with no filter, no rules, nothing to stop them being able to do or say whatever they want. And the amount of people who defend this or just think it's perfectly normal is absolutely insane to me. Recently, we've seen more of the bigger streamers, most notably people like XQC and Amaranth, starting to move over to Kick. And I've personally seen more of my own mutuals also starting to make their move over to the site as well. And, you know, to an extent, I get it. I think Kick's main draw point is the fact that it offers you more money for doing exactly what you would be doing over on Twitch or YouTube anyway. And with times being as tough as they are, you got to find a way to bring dollar in and put food on the table. That's all understandable. But the more that develops with Kick and the more the platform grows, the more it becomes clear to me that the safety of their users is never going to be the priority. Maybe they don't care. Maybe the amount of users that they're currently bringing over is enough for them. And they're just not too fussed about ensuring the potential safety of any other users of their site. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if that was their game plan. And I'm not here to tell you whether you should or should not use a certain site, of course not. But I would advise to exercise caution if you are somebody who is thinking about making the move over to Kick, whether as a viewer or as a creator. I genuinely hope that Kick will do better in the future and they will improve their service. Every single day I lose faith that they will, but I can still hope. Because competition in the streaming space is always going to be a good thing. Just not when one of the sites is very clearly establishing itself to only be appropriate for a certain subset of users. But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments what you think about all of this and whether or not you were fooled by the Kim Jong Un fiasco. And of course, if you enjoyed the video, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this. It really helps me out. But for now, go out there and be the best damn crunks that you can be. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.
So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. I'm taking that crown from you.